My phone should be up and ready.
Here. Be on
I
your guard.
swore we had a healing spot right here. Do we not? Do we not get one? Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear we get one. Because it feels like a boss fight area. But I'm getting tired of, like, fight after fight after fight after fight. And I feel like we were, like, due for, like, a longer cutscene. Just, like, okay, you know, we did certain things, you know? Did my PC face crash? No, it just, like, froze up for a moment. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's the girl from before, isn't it? Yeah, she's gonna be possessed by the red woman, isn't she? I already know it. Yep, her eyes are dull.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Wait, oh. That almost knocked my phone out of my hands because the controller in my hands was vibrating so much.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
I mean, obviously she didn't have an orb, so tormented then. What the?
I've never known Faria to control Zeugles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zeugles. Then we get some answers.
I mean, we're dealing with pretty decent contingent. Okay, I definitely came back in too early.
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
One's all mine. Burn in hell!
Okay, that should at least stun it for a little minute.
Tiger Blade!
Thank you for the healing circle.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time! This one's mine! I never miss!
Lost in pain. Take this!
Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! In here!
Take this!
On guard! It's weakened!
Oh, we destroyed his car. Okay, that's good.
Eat this!
Switch to offense!
You're mine!
Seems a bit straightforward with his attack, so like I'm just swinging the back of him and doing
Glacial spear!
a lot of damage. So like, is he stuck?
He'll try harder! Not a chance! Try harder! Pissed off! Eat this!
Bring you down! This one's mine! Make it break! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Okay. Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay. For some reason I was like, wait a second, let me just double check my audio. You know I checked before the stream, I was like, let me just double check.
Going in! One more! Going in!
Okay. I don't like that.
Watch out!
Okay, he teleports. Just gonna find my Q.
Can't get out of this!
This one keeps charging him!
I'll take you all on!
Oh. Okay.
Flare Demolition!
I think that stopped my stun, unfortunately, because she did it in the middle of it, but that's fine.
Their arms were interrupted!
back is like its best spot.
Dragon form!
I don't know if he just has bad like capping. He just does not seem to know where to swing. And there was already once where he like got himself stuck in the corner.
Confiscated. That'll bring you down.
Dragon form!
Ready to go. Denied.
In a bind?
One more! This one's all mine!
Like this fight, I never felt like really in
Reeling!
too like in too much danger.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
You're mine!
On guard.
Which is fine, because like, if I feel like I'm in danger with some of these fights, if we're near the end, then like, it might like kill a bit of motivation, but like,
It's about to strike.
Sharp, everyone!
strike, he's gonna teleport somewhere new.
Now! You're mine!
Armor won't save you.
It's time. No further.
By the power of water. Lightning. Steel.
He's teleporting a lot also.
Where are you going? Going in.
Ignite!
Forward all day.
Dragon swarm!
Back into the fray. Going in. Mega ray. Arc
Well,
seal.
that was a newish move.
Piercing roll.
You know, when he's attacking right there.
Shield and mace. Can't be swallowed. Healing second row.
Yeah, there we go.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Interesting enemy for sure. So what happens with her?
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Oh shit! She's able to array with a gunshot? Okay.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Interesting.
Everything okay? Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case, I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
Oh, so they're already
I was curious
announcing
what you were
the
up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out.
results.
I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea. And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying? I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out. Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almeidria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service. I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right?
Watching the
Do you
game,
think
well, not
Faria
watching the
was
game more,
really
like looking
being
at like
controlled
results
by
on my
someone?
phone. I'm so
Certainly
far
seemed that
surprised by
way.
some of
The
the
question is
wins.
who? The Red
Some of them
Woman?
I feel like really
same
obvious,
person
but like
who's
some were
behind
like
all of
really
this, I'll bet.
surprised me.
Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back.
For like best
If that's
adaptation, I'm
playing
not surprised
dirty,
as Last
I
of
don't know what
Us.
is.
It does tell us
I feel like
one
the
thing
show's
at
doing
least.
rather well, and
Someone
where
here in Lenegis
Devil
is
May Cry
watching
kind of
us.
split fans either
Someone
they
who
liked
means
it or
us
not.
harm.
Minecraft movie I
There's
didn't really
no question.
enjoy. I thought it was
That
pretty
attack is
bad.
meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon.
Best audio design for
We
Battlefield
need
6
to find
surprised me.
whoever it is
Apparently, like,
fast.
it sounds really realistic, which surprised me. But, you know, all the credit to them. I figured for best performance, one of the voice actor or actress was going to win
What
with
is it,
Expedition
Rinwell?
33
Do
with
you
Jennifer.
hear something again?
Yeah.
But this ongoing
It's
game,
that
No Man's
voice.
Sky. Surprised it got to win because I thought they were
The
easily
will
going to
of
give it
Dennis
to
Astral Energy.
either Final Fantasy 14 or Helldivers 2 or even Marvel Rivals. But like, people don't realize like No Man's Sky from like launch has like really changed. It's what the fuck is going on. Has really changed since like its debut. Oh, this is like the ceremony back then. It's like a weird, like almost like spider web. I don't like it.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
What if, like, we're all doing this for some kind of creature, like gathering the astral energy for them? Oh, okay, maybe we actually are. We might be actually fighting God. Why did it react that way for us, though? Hmm.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... Like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shionne's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
Okay.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want Oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Yeah, like, don't we got, like, more important things to worry about? Like, you know, surviving?
Let's
Like,
keep
let's
moving.
survive here first.
If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shionne's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
That vision we saw, it was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Oh, I'm no longer trolling things. We're just gonna get a close up of Cyrus strutting it.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens,
The only way is forward.
I'm determined to save Shion and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.
Okay. There's a teleport way
Hold
here,
up,
but
you guys.
What is it?
yeah, I was gonna say it feels like we
I
have
want
to
to
go
look
here
through that
first.
room over there.
Oh,
Curious what
I know
we'll
where
find.
we are. This is
That's
literally
the
where
room you visited in your past,
I would say
right?
this is literally where we
Sure.
our
We can check
past
it
was
out.
like going from room to room. But it's like abandoned now.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A
I see
laboratory
plans.
secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, sovereigns and forbidden zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed
I feel like we're gonna get a
place,
lot of conversations
at one
now.
with the
Like just
Sovereign's authority.
lore
grounds of
drop,
the one true
theories,
ruler who presides over all realms.
flashbacks.
That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Right, feels like we're gonna have to go right to the computer.
I think I can make this work.
All the information is scrolling by.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danan astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup.
Okay.
The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Danan. Codename Sovereign.
Okay.
Sovereign!
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment.
Were they trying to make it like a guide into
That must be the
man?
master course. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lords' crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait,
What is it? Did you find something?
it's a list of names. With the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign.
Okay.
It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful.
It's not gonna be off his name, is it?
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
Oh, I thought they were gonna do the other lord, Water Lord. I mean, why are you surprised?
They
You knew you were a
re-engineered
test
me. Right here in this lab.
So he's not.
Alphen.
He's not Renan or Danon.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105.
Here it is.
Ethnicity, NA.
It's gonna be Water
Unique
Lord, I
adjustment
bet.
index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Yep.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
I wonder if both of us were on the ship, and that's why Volron recently, took power.
But what
In the
about the winners of the
contest.
crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena.
Oh,
So we
okay.
were told.
They're
But according
probably
to
gonna
these
be
records,
dead.
there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest.
We're sacrificing people to go to Renan to be Ian.
It's all
aren't we?
lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown
Really?
contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a Sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind
Unless
all
they've been
this.
alive for 300 years, it's not going to be they're not
The
going to be
Red
around.
Woman?
Well, the Red Woman, okay, maybe.
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme.
I'm telling you, it's some kind of god. We actually are going to fight God.
She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
Because there's no way it's the same person unless it's a family, because, it's been 300 fucking
What about
years.
the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I mean, Shion can read it, right?
I'll do that.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign, and Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Only 2 Sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah, we wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Hello, Patty.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
Walking dog, alright. Wait. Yeah, okay. Is there any, like, chest or anything hidden back here in the corners? Oh. Who's this? You notice the area will now be shut down as the project proceeds through the final phase. Shows unagainst structures, you can see some types of transparent energy sticking out of them. Showing this room's equipment, it's been used in a long time. Shocker. Okay. Time to explore. Wait, hold on, brainwashing report? I mean, inspirational speech ending with "I'll be okay now" or some variation will get out. God, who knows? We learned that the Water Lord is also the same as Alphen. They were a experimented lord. We also learned that Alphen was re-engineered, so he's probably not Renan or Danon, or just a mix of both. So that was fun. That was fun. We also know the Water Lord was also one like that as well. And he's probably lurking around somewhere, I bet. Red Woman also, we fought the, what's her face? The old friend, the sister of the old friend of, Dolohim. She was summoning monsters, we knocked her out. Fought some six-armed beast. And we're adding another flashback. Also, we are probably fighting God. The thing that gave, like, Xion the thorns is kind of like a, like foreign monster being, so we are probably gonna fight a god. I think this whole contest thing is just a way to like feed it energy in return. It won't kill them.
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dana. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Renan never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Alphen. Farewell.
We can hear something in the background during that, so I'm pretty sure it's like they're trying to keep this like foreign monster.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode. The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But... darkness will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it.
Don't tell me
I don't
the
know
odds.
if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try.
So Patty,
hope
I don't
it's
know if you
enough.
care about the Game Awards. Were there any upsets or shocks for you?
Please,
There was definitely one or two
live
for me.
Alphen.
And there was some that were like not shocking at all. One is which led to my questions
That
for
vision.
David for
It must
his
have been from
next
when Naori helped
podcast
Alphen
episode.
escape Lenegus.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegus crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me. It made me Iron Mask.
There's one first.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
Alright, what do we got? Okay, there can't be too much left, right? This looks like we're about to get into a fight. Yeah, we're getting like healing items. Look, game. I know what happens when we get a bunch of healing items before walking into a room like this. Huh.
This place.
Oh shit.
We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
This is where the
Of course.
literal ceremony happened. Right here.
After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So what are we gonna
So
do?
this is the
here?
place where you and Naori...
Are we just gonna continue walking on? Is
The
something
Renis
gonna
Alma
happen
isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving.
You got your computer
Come
again?
on.
Okay. I'm not sure if you heard what I said about the Alphen lore update. I debated it. Okay, so you heard the thing about like how Alphen is not like
Naori.
he was
What is this? Is it
re-engineered
the work of
genetically.
Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen
Also,
to
I
lose
debated
control.
streaming the Game Awards, but
Since
like
then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time.
it felt very
It's like
weird
she's
this year because like
speaking
it,
directly to
there was not
us.
a lot of good games. Well, there was a few good games, but like
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when
I did
don't think
look
about
at
it.
some of the awards, and some of the
About
award
what was done to us.
results surprised me. Some
All in the
not
name
so
of the
much.
ceremony.
the purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks.
There are a few good games and everything
That
than everything
day,
else. Yeah,
as
like
Maiden, my
Expedition,
role was
which
to
I think is a
temper
good
his
game from what
power.
I've seen.
I was meant to guide
Was
it
kind of like the
forth
clear standout.
and give shape
But
to
there was
the
like certain
strength
things like
inside of me.
best adaptation. I figured I was going to do
Linked
Last
to
of Us.
Lenegis itself?
Devil May Cry show split
then
people, split the fan
everything
base.
that's
The
been
Minecraft
happening.
movie I didn't think was good. Best narrative,
Power showed me
Expedition 33 was I felt
a
very
vision
obvious.
of oblivion.
The only thing I felt like could come
When I
close
realized
was
that vision was a prophecy of the
Silent Hill
apocalypse
F.
we were about to unleash.
But it's not even
couldn't
as
go
strong
through
as
with
Silent
it.
Hill in the series, so I was like, yeah, it's
But without
gonna
a
take
maiden,
it.
the ceremony was doomed.
Again, taking
Alphen lashed
as well taking
out,
best
his
art
consciousness
direction.
no longer his own.
I thought was
I
a
did what I could.
kind of a shoe in.
Using
I
my
hope
abilities
Silk
as the
Song got
maiden, I
it,
tried to seal that power away inside of me.
but okay.
But it was too late.
Best score in music, I thought it was
Lenegis
gonna be
had already
Hades
been brought
2.
to its knees.
Clara again won it.
Thousands of lives so
Battlefield 16
cruelly
best
snuffed
audio
out.
design shocked me.
All because of me. Because of what I had done.
Expedition 33 getting one of the best performances was
With the
not shocking.
destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I
Best
didn't know
ongoing
how.
game, No Man's Sky surprised me getting it. I thought it was gonna be Helldivers 2 or Rivals getting it, but you know what? To give some credit to
Especially
No
since
Man's
that
Sky,
power with
since it came
astral
out,
energy
they have
itself.
been doing it head over
In
heels
which
so
case,
much better and doing
ironically
so
enough,
much
the Renis
for
Alma
the
seemed to be my
community
best
and the
bet.
game that they deserve it. Like, it's beyond
That
well
at
worth
least
the
would
price,
hold
and
the
they'll add
astral
more stuff
energy
like, hey,
dormant.
do you guys forgive us? And we're like, we forgave you
Assuming
like
that
5
no
years ago,
malevolent
dude.
third party got to it first.
Best community support to
With
Baldur's
the
Gate
Sovereign
3.
and Maiden's
I
combined power.
kind of
Perhaps
disagree
I could
with
shift the chaotic
it.
energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead.
I see, like, Larian Studio I thought did great, but Hasbro, like,
That's what I hoped.
being such a
but
pain in trying to get
alas, it was
anything
not to be.
done, I thought would
The
screw
Renis
them.
Alma was lost. And Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dana.
Expedition 33 game, best independent game.
My
It
only
was either
choice
going to be that or Silk Song.
was to seal away the destructive force inside of me.
And of course,
using
getting
my
the best
powers as
debut
the
game,
Maiden
obviously, it was going
to
to get
buy
it.
the world what little time I could.
Best mobile game was Uma Musume, which
time
actually
needed
does not
for a
surprise
new
me at
Renis
all.
Alma to be crafted.
Wuthering Waves
for a new
has
sovereign
been not
to appear.
great. Sonic Rebel is going unknown. Persona 5 the Phantom X, I think a lot of people
Even if by
missed
doing
that
so,
even coming out.
it meant I
Destiny
would be passing a
Rising
curse onto my
was not going to get
descendants
it.
as well.
So it felt like very obvious it was going to be Uma Musume. But, like,
Please, forgive
I,
me. I never
I
meant to
made that
burden
one of the
future
topics
worlds
for
with this
David's,
tattoo. I only wish.
next topic to
that
discuss
there
the
was
Game Awards
something
is
more I could
at
have
what
done.
point can we say that gotcha
Wait,
games can
you
be
can't
Game of the Year? Because Uma Musume has taken global by storm.
Naori.
And then furthermore, if gotcha games are not
That
allowed,
message
why do
just
we
now,
put up games that have
was it
loot
directly
boxes
from
or pay to
Naori?
win,
Or
but not gotcha
was
games?
it the Danon voice?
Where do we draw
speaking
that
through
line
her?
of like what can be Game of the Year or not when money's involved? Because you have to buy the game either way, but gotcha game is free. You just buy extra summons. Oh, we just automatically change into the outfits.
What?
These are
Okay.
the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and
No, they
Maiden's
haven't guessed yet.
abilities. They focus
Let's see.
and
Best
enhance
action,
them.
Hades 2, not
And they
shocking.
appeared now
Best action adventure,
because-
Hollow Knight, not
Naori
shocking.
must have
Now this
loved
might be
them here for the
shocking.
new
Best
Sovereign and Maiden,
RPG went to
knowing the day
Expedition
would come
33.
when they would
I
need them in their
personally
fight
think
against the
Kingdom Come
Thorns.
Deliverance 2 should have gotten it. Because like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was more of
These
a
outfits are directly linked to the
RPG,
answers we've
where
been
Expedition
chasing this
33 is
whole
kind of like
time.
an action
If they're
RPG.
here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Best fighting game, Fatal Fury.
Locating the Renis
shocked
Alma
me.
would allow us to neutralize the dark astral
Best family
energy
game
inside Shion.
went to Donkey
thereby
Kong.
silencing
I
her
thought
thorns.
Sonic Racing got
Is that what Naori's suggesting?
KCD 2
It
would make
makes
for the
sense.
better RPG. No,
After all,
I
Master
completely agree with
cores
that. I
and
think
spirit
Kingdom Deliverance
vessels are
1 was a
both
great
able to
RPG.
prevent the
I think 2
astral
is just
energy
as good,
inside
if
them
not
from
better.
developing sentience.
Best family game was Donkey
By
Kong.
that
I thought
logic, it would
Sonic Racing
stand to reason that
Crossroads
the Renis
should have
Alma
gotten
would
it.
have the same ability on a larger
It's
scale.
such a fun game. Everyone enjoys it. They've
We
done
have a
multiple
maiden in
crossovers with
Sovereign.
like Hatsune Miku, Minecraft, and other things. Like
Now all we
It's-
need is the Renaissance.
it's like
We'll finally be
the
able to
better
free you of
Mario
your thorns.
Kart.
Shion.
Best strategy went to Final Fantasy Tactics. Not shocked.
It's
Nothing on that
possible.
list could have beat it. It's
You
so
really think
Final,
so?
like Final Fantasy
I
Tactics
do.
was always a good
We
one.
can
It's
rid
like
you
the
of your
best
thorns
ones
and
to
stop the world from
remastered.
falling to oblivion.
Best sports went to
However,
or
the
racing went
spirit
to
channeling
Mario
ceremony
Kart
already
World,
failed once.
which I think Sonic Racing
Even if
should
our
have gotten
goal
it
is
as
different
well.
this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too
Grand Theft Auto 6
optimistic.
being most anticipated
right.
game is no
It's
shot
the
there.
barest sliver of a chance.
Content Creator of
But
the
if
Year
there's
going
even the
to Most
slightest
Critical
hope it
actually
can
was a
work,
bit
I'm
surprised.
willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved.
It's kind of like shocking. I mean, Kai could have gotten it, but
I
he's
just
not like a
can't seem to
video
help
game
it.
content creator. He's just a content creator.
Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Grinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity.
We're like
Now,
we're literally at the end of the game now. This
It's
is like
up
the
to
end
us to
game
prove that
speeches.
trust was well placed.
Also, like her outfit kind of reminds me of like
Starting with a
the
little game
swan from
called
like the
Hunt
Nutcracker
the
stuff
Renis
like that.
Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renin lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
And also, Patty, I hope you know for your Lancer campaign, I got inspired by
know it's
2 or
made it
3
for.
different things.
We're all in
And
this together, Shion. You included.
I showed you 2 of the 3 inspirations.
Now let's get moving, shall
TM
we?
Opera was one of the
Last I heard,
inspirations.
we had an apocalypse to
Um,
stop.
Lay All Your Love on Me by ABBA was like the theme song
Thank
that I
you,
was listening
Naori.
to over and over as I wrote like basic ideas for the backstory of the character. Once we get more information, I can change it as goes.
So Naori sealed away
The
power
third
made me lose control of myself.
is the
She stopped my rampage.
You Spin Me round
Saved my life.
round and round.
Then, that
but the
power she
original
sealed
music
away was
video,
passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shion. It's my
those were
fault
my
that you're cursed.
inspirations for making the
You're
character.
wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony.
Oh,
and
okay,
Naori's
okay. He says
attempts to stop
casually like
Oblivion.
that's boring.
You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories,
Is the reason for your curse.
the thorns.
It all leads back to them.
I
Once
just
they're
cannot
gone,
explain
we
why
can
like
finally put an end to all
it
this.
hit me. I'm like, why
When
do I
my
make a character
thorns are
like
gone,
this?
I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack.
Giving Law deserved
embracing everyone.
smack.
All
That's
the
how you
normal
remember Law.
things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny. or
So,
anything
Patty,
else.
you'll
We're
understand
going
this
to
being
live
a homeowner.
a
We had a
normal
bit of
life.
a
are
scare
a
today
lot
at
of
my
things you
house. Like,
still
well,
wanna do,
kind of like this
right?
week.
yeah, you're right. It's such
But,
a
like,
strange
so
feeling.
we have
I
our
know.
dryer and
But
washer
we've still got plenty of
and
fighting
a
up
back
ahead.
freezer and
And
kind of
it's
like
for
utility
my
room.
sake.
And it's like all tile and
So I
everything.
can
But we
live.
noticed that like
So worth fighting
the other
for.
day there was like wet spots on the
I
carpet
believe you.
outside of it. And we're like, oh
Alfred.
no, what's going on. Is there a
I'll
pipe
keep on fighting.
problem, things like that.
For as long as it takes.
And
Until our future.
so
is
tonight
finally in our
we
hands.
decided to take a look at it. Like, okay, we need to find out. This is like pipe damage. Okay, we're just unlocking something. They just made it, but we're like, okay, let's take a look. Like, what's going on here? You know, is it like a pipe leak? You know, that those are biggest problem. But we were like, I was looking around and I'm like, okay, there's no water on the walls. There's no water on the ceiling. So I'm like, okay, it's not my back from upstairs leaking down. And I'm like, okay, it's not coming from the wall, so it's not from the wall. So then I'm like, okay, my next fear is, it's coming from, coming from the floor. But we're like, okay, let's pull the washer out and see what's going on. We pull the washer out. There's a puddle underneath it, and we're like, okay, maybe we're doing a test run as me and my father are trying to figure it out, and we're like, okay, maybe the drum is damaged. Maybe it's leaking from the bottom of the drum, because like the pipes that are coming from the wall, like the hoses, we have threaded hoses instead of the rubber ones. Is dry. We have a pin that's underneath, like where the socket goes into the wall, dry. So we're like, okay, maybe it's the washer itself. The drum is damaged. It's leaking from the bottom of the drum. Maybe like one of my box cutters or someone's keys popped a hole somewhere, right? As we're doing it, we're like, okay, we ran it. We pulled out. We didn't see anything drip from the bottom. We're like, okay, maybe it is a pipe somewhere, underneath, under the one that runs underneath the house, right? So we're like, we're draining it, and then as it's draining out, the hose that's connected to the back of the washer, it starts leaking, and we're like, that's the problem. No matter what, no matter how silent or your dryer washer might be, it will vibrate. And so what happened was that it just vibrated loose. So we ended up tightening both up, the hot water and the cold water, and then we let it run again, and then we let it drain out again. No drips, and we're like, okay, thank God. It was just, the hoses got loose, they had to be tightened up. No problem. And then right now I have a fan that's running air on the wet carpet spot, because it is water, so it's gonna dry with air blowing on it. So once that dries, I plan to use like a carpet cleaner and then like a dry vac to like pick up like the dirt, because it is like dirty water that got into it. But we were so happy, because like, yes, you could get to the pipes easy where it is, but like a part of the wall had to be torn out. You had to like, we have to like rope off the area, because the dog will want to chew on things. There's so many things where I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What did we miss here that we jump over here? I am also convinced we're getting near the end of the game. It feels like there's not much left. We just have to go to Rena, I think. Oh. Hold on. We just got new equipment. Oh! We automatically equip it. Okay. These are just armors that we automatically equip, huh?
Sounds like this Naori chick had quite the big heart.
Her position demanded nothing less. From the sound of things, she didn't focus on differences, least of all those between Renans and Danans.
Yeah. It was Naori who first showed me that such a thing was even possible. And then she saved my life by sending me back home to Dana.
Not only that, but she willingly stayed behind on Lenegis for the sake of her people. It sounds like she was quite the hero, all right. A truly caring person.
It's as if walls meant nothing to her. The ones separating the Renans from the Danans, or herself from others. She had no need for them.
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down in the first place, huh? Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
You inherited that legacy. Her wish for the world.
Don't I know it?
Oh, Patty,
She's
apparently
kind of like
something
a lone
else.
star guiding our way.
I was
showing us what
there
we can
was
aspire
a
to.
a speaker talking for like how to make like horse racing, you know, more enjoyable for like younger, younger audiences, because it's kind of like an old man sport to watch or bet on. And quite literally, the young speaker brought up, he was like, "Hey, I'm not telling you putting American Pharaoh in a skirt is going to solve anything, but it might help." I was like, you know what? My hat's off to you, sir, getting in front of a bunch of professionals and saying, you know what? Maybe American Musume is the answer to get young people into horse betting. I wonder if we have to come back here to put, to finish the stuff off. I have a feeling we're gonna fight the Red Woman here. I feel like we're gonna fight the Red Woman, and then we are going to go to Rena. It feels like there's not much left to do here, because we're in like the Forbidden Zone. We're deep in the Forbidden Zone. We went for like 8 giant rooms. Also, I'm pretty sure my theory for this game is that there's this like forward monster that can like take over a world,
We'll find the Renis
and
Alma
then
and the
to
Red Woman
appease it, we
inside,
feed
right?
it energy. We're like we're doing like a Galactus type
After
thing. Like,
everything
hey,
we've been
we'll
through to
feed
get
you
here,
worlds in
they damn
return.
well better be.
You don't kill us.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
Okay, Patty, you're a character that loves like JRPGs and RPGs and things like that. Do you prefer the plate armor look, or do you prefer like this kind of like the I want to call it like the battle uniform, kind of like the military academy outfit,
Time to see
if
what
that makes
secrets
more
are in
sense, or
store.
like the like space naval suits. You always prefer plate armor? Okay, I was just curious because like, so do I, and I don't like.
We're a long
it.
way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right.
I like
Actually, this
JRPG
place,
armors when it comes to
It
like
reminds me more of being
their
back
leathers,
inside the wedge.
if that makes sense.
Except the Danon
Like,
astral energy feels even
when
stronger
they do like
here.
a thuggish
In a portion
rogue,
of the city reserved purely
like
for the
wearing
reigning
like leather
sovereign.
armors, they do a pretty decent
Maybe he
job
just has
at
strange
times.
tastes.
Like it looks enjoyable.
This place looks
Like
like
Final
it has
Fantasy
been here
always
for
did
quite
their
some
rogues
time now.
really well, but
If
their
its design
their
were a
plate
matter of
armor
personal
is
preference,
just so
we would be
like
talking from centuries
not
ago,
great.
or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged
Oh
to its
yeah,
extreme,
Patty, that reminds me. I
descends
wanted to
into
say something
kitsch,
to you earlier,
eccentricity for
but
the
like
sake of it.
how you
I'd
felt
be
you
happy to
might
illuminate
shout
you further.
at the
That
DM.
depends.
I almost
Does
wanted
it
to
involve
shout
you
when he was
buying
like,
me
"Oh yeah,
lunch?
The
I
void that
would
art
like to have
fills isn't
6
the stomach,
players," and
it's
I'm
the
like,
soul.
In that case,
you want us to
I'll
have
let you
6
know the
players,
next
and
time my soul
you
starts
complain
to
that we
rumble.
never get stuff
Now
done
all
because we
we need
talk
is
too
something
much.
to fill up the
Going
void
from
inside your head.
4 to
Shut
6
up.
players, especially 2 new players, like I'm like, you know we're gonna go at a snail's pace, right? And here's the thing, I know Kate's very well. I know the people that she wants to ask, are to join, and they're not great to play with. Oh shit! I just realized this change. I kind of dig the poses these guys are doing. But like, if she's inviting who I think she's going to invite, it's not going to be a great mesh. I think if it's who I think it is, it's gonna be one of the people that's like my way or the highway type personalities, and it's gonna be definitely something that me and Matt are probably gonna bump heads with. So I hope if the DM interviews both my candidate and her candidate, he kind of looks at my candidate like, "Oh, you're not gonna cause any issues at all."
Volron!
Excuse me, Volron's here?
And there's the Renis Alma. Then Is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Place. Oh, once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself. Reduced to a mere cog.
Are we gonna put him out of his misery?
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
This game is so fucking wild.
That this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could
I'm
possibly
telling
leave
you,
astral
we're
energy on that
feeding
sort
a
of scale?
monster so it doesn't kill us.
But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions
Like she
for you.
has
Wait.
like opened her mouth
What?
once.
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
What? Okay.
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
The Red Woman.
They're not feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's
Okay,
stop
so
before
like,
this gets out of
how
hand.
do we? Do they all share a health pool here? They do like kind of like souls attacks. We have to be careful.
Try harder! Dragon Form! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
I was gonna say we're gonna need you desperately for your heal, if you don't mind. If you drop the healing circle, that'd be great.
In a bind? This one's all mine.
Ignite!
This one's mine.
Try harder! No, you can't!
Going in. Here's a healing
Here I come! Dragon Form!
Hurricane Wind Astral Energy!
I'm not done!
Thunderblade!
Dragon Form!
Inferno
It's over!
Holy
You're
Wind!
mine! Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
Hurricane Strike!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
You're mine!
Healing Circle!
Okay, healing circle is good.
Save you. Now we're not.
Radiant Storm!
Take this.
Dragon Form!
Going in! Inferno crossing!
Eat this!
Okay, I think they all share the same health pool, which is pretty fine.
That's it!
Try harder! My turn! Dragon Form!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! Will this help?
I can do without this pain!
Hurricane
Try harder! Now! Dragon You're mine! Ether!
On guard! Can't get out of this!
Dragon Form!
How about this? Here! Feel! I only want! Here goes! Crescent move!
Try to get out.
Tiger blade! Inferno
Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
I'm all stuffed up! Going in! Annihilation! Inferno crossing! Let Astro Heart seal! Not in your dreams!
Dragon Form!
Dragon Form! That'll bring you down!
Ether!
This one's mine!
Dragon Form!
You get the day!
Okay, being near the end of their health, so
Pierce evil! Anything in armor is all mine! Armor won't save you! Flaming meteor! Inferno crossing! Searing flame! Reload!
Dragon Form! Try harder!
Can't move!
Oh.
Give up! Take this! Go! Denied! Just raging cascade! Spray!
Sleep now.
I'll be saving you!
you know, I was just like, can you bring me back up, please? Thank you.
Too much to handle.
Not done yet!
Illuminate the dark. Only
Dragon
one
Form! You're this
Hurricane
Dragon Form!
Go too long. Here goes. Confiscated.
Glacier! Let me help!
First aid.
Take in! Now you see what I can do!
Lunar
You're
corruption.
mine! Not today!
Gemini Aqua.
Dragon Form!
Thunderblade. Illuminate the top.
This one's mine!
Think again.
Take this!
Radiant here.
Hurricane strike!
Lunar corruption. By the
Dragon
power of
Form.
radiant
How about
storm.
this?
Try harder! My turn!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Freeze
Take
blade.
this! Dragon Form!
Get by me!
Thunder field.
Make it rain!
Raging cascade. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Will this help?
Oh wait, the red woman is she down? She done?
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
I'm surprised you're offering.
Do you think it's
Surrendering?
really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
Did he just like detonate themselves?
What? It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
That's not one for your count, Patty. Of like, are they
Who
like
said
I'm
you
okay
could
now.
Touch that.
He's still talking. We're gonna have to fight this guy again. We kicked your ass once. If I gotta do it again.
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally. It was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
You're kidding.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think?
Oh no. Oh
Did you
no.
really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords.
Oh my god.
In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah.
those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a...
slave from Dana. Just like us.
Okay, Volron's actually Danan.
Volron.
Okay, that is
So he
surprising.
posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Okay.
Renan and Dana have meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Is it the Red Woman?
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus Alva!
It's too late. You can't stay here.
We need to go. Alphen!
Wait, shoot. No. Okay, so Voron's gonna be the final boss. We're all agreement, right?
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
He is so gonna be the
Are
final
you
boss.
two okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What, those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renis Alma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did
Oh,
you
we're
say
gonna run in
Rena?
now. Okay.
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the Motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena... That's what's really behind all this, huh?
Considering
They
how
have the
like
Renaissance on their grasp
short
already,
like
so
Lennigus
it's
was,
unlikely
I
they'll
wonder
have
if like
cause
it's
to
just gonna
return to
speed
Dana.
up.
I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Like we're just gonna go right towards Rena
Then we're agreed. Let's
and
head
like
back to
right
the
into like the
starship.
final castle.
But seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Can we just like teleport? Oh, thank God. I cannot teleport apparently, so we actually have to run one by one. Okay.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day?
How about you, Shion? Dohalie? You ever seen anything like that before?
No.
Oh, that reminds me.
Never.
I don't know why. There's
However,
a
they're
skit
the same as the
video I
red
need to
woman
send you,
we've seen with
Patty,
Volron.
because I think you would get a kick
I
out
think
of
it's
it.
safe for us to assume they understand our language.
It was
at the
a
very least.
D&D like comedy one.
I had just so
Pretty much the
I
whole
wanted to
skit
ask
was
them
that like, oh hey,
about
I'm your
Rena
backup DM for
and
the day.
Shion's thorns.
Yeah, he couldn't make it. He has a
Unfortunately,
wedding
they
to go
blew themselves
to.
up before we got the
Yeah,
chance.
so you guys
Why
were
would they
in
do such a
town
thing, though?
chasing like a
To take us
necromancer
with
and
them?
stuff, and they're like, yeah,
Or in
that's
order
what we're
to keep
doing.
something
He's like,
hidden?
okay, yeah,
Both sound
sounds
plausible
good to me.
my
I'll
ears.
give you guys 30 minutes
They
of
took
free
off with the
time.
Renaissance too, remember?
Just talk about what you want to
Yeah,
do,
they
what
did.
you know, where you
And
want
next
to
time
go,
we meet them, we're going
and
to make sure
the
they tell
backup
us
DM's like right
everything
now. She's
they
like, oh,
know.
I'm gonna put on some music for myself while I get ready, and he plays like the Red Wedding song, and one of the players is just like, something doesn't feel right. We're just chatting normally, and he like glances over like the DM screen and sees Tarask. He's like, the coward is not here himself to do this. So this also annoys me. Like, I get they're gonna have like little conversations, but I don't like how we could like run back. It feels like needless. We go. Yep, that way. We're getting another heal spot. Something tells me we're going right into a boss fight. Oh no, we're gonna have to run by all those enemies. That's why. Nope, we can't run into Paz.
Go no further! Glacial spear! Evil! Piercing roar! Won't save you! They really don't give up, do they? The Holy Land! Support! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Yeah, this is definitely where I can tell they're just padding out things. We're literally having to do all these basic fights again to like get back to the ship. It is definitely just like padding for them to like pad out the time a bit. We can't just suddenly teleport back to the ship like every other time we can do things.
Do it! Sion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
No, you have to go around. At least some of the fights are gone, but still, it's like kind of annoying we have to do fights on our way back. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you, because I don't want to fight you. This is my rebellion, is just ignoring some of you.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
So Doleem's gonna get closure.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Oh.
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Okay, so maybe we're not going to right away.
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Elda Menancia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He
he should be in the crown contest. Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid, as people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among men. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright, or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like... oh, I don't know. Musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Tarnigan's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back.
Thank you.
For a moment, I thought like Domi was saying, I was like, Domi, why are you leaving the party?
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegis who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes.
All these fucking pairs are so close to
We should
kissing.
be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
And it makes me want to scream. Oh. Doing government and leave her.
Looks like the people of Lenegis can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
In one sense, when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
You, a Renan Lord? How do you figure that exactly?
I like he's saying
I
this
was
in
complicit in the
front of
Renan
actual someone who
bound
was
by
a
its
slave.
values, resigned to being
But I
swept
get what
along,
Dohalim's saying.
without the resolve to take a stand. And when I realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment. A lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master, that's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight.
Man, it's been so
But in
long
doing
since I saw
so, he
Zephyr.
also taught me how to live.
I miss him.
Even if it means stumbling along the way. If it's on a road of our own choosing, free of regret. Why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, so long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed. I only wish I could have met him.
There's just so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
How long have you known?
Known what?
About the darkness I carry inside me. You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters. If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
Kisara? Anyone at home in there?
Sorry. Did I look distracted?
Among other things. To be entirely honest, I couldn't tell whether you were smiling or frowning.
You were thinking about Dohalim, weren't you?
That obvious, huh? I was just thinking how good it is to see him moving forward at last. It was always so infuriating, knowing how capable he could be if he just put his mind to it. A prisoner trapped in a cage of his own self-doubt. But now, he's finally beginning to spread his wings. I'm happy for him.
So, then why do you look so sad?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say sad. There's a bittersweetness to it, I guess. It's good and strange, knowing that he won't be needing me anymore. It probably sounds weird, doesn't it? I have this massive worry off my mind. I should be jumping up and down for joy, right?
Must be that maternal instinct of yours at work.
Rinwell's right. You're like a mother bird, finally letting go as her child takes his first shaking and nervous flight from the nest.
A pretty big child.
That's one way to look at it. I wouldn't like to see Dohalim's face if he heard you say that. All this has made me realize I can't allow myself to become a prisoner of my own making like he was. If Dohalim can forge his own path ahead, then I can too. I won't be left behind.
Alright, I think that's probably going to end it for tonight. We'll continue with, next time, we'll continue with probably finishing the game. It feels like we're at the end of the game, really. That's what I'm probably going to do on Saturday, is do a long stream of this. Or not Sunday. Yeah, probably Saturday, because I just realized, like, I have a midday Sunday. Like, I don't have an early morning shift. I could probably just bust out the last 3 hours of the game. But, thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you all Saturday. Have a good night.